Sure you don't want to go check to see if they left the money?
Oh, that's a good idea. We get the living hell tore out of us by 3 fully grown men for a mouth. Now, what chance you think we got of strolling into that alley and coming out with anything less than 140 years in prison? No, thank you. This is a hexed situation. We walk away while we're still ahead.
We took a licking and kept on ticking.
We'll go back to banks, dealing with grown-ups. I don't want no kiddie stuff.
We did all right with banks.
Or a convenience store every once in a while. Keep things interesting.
You know, I'll tell you one thing I learned from all this. I ain't never been sick.
That's all I see. And I've found the one person that can help me thrive in hell. I know. What I'll do. If you stand before me, you will fall before me. I will not fall. I am the true It's over this year! It's over! It was nice. Once again! Once again! Once again! Once again! Once again! Once again!
Wij verbergen ons in de dichte regen en gaan perfect gecamoufleerd door de poort de zon tegemoet. Dan zijn we eindelijk vrij, dankzij het water.
Wie heeft de sportpagina?
Ik nu. Ik heb de strips, wil je die? En ik binnenlands nieuws. 3 Daltons ernstig gewond. Is dat duidelijk?
Grave tá batendo, médio tá no talo, corneta tá doendo. Vingadora, as que comandam, e acelera, vão no e acelera, esse que comando, grave tá batendo, médio tá no talo, corneta tá doendo, ele tá zangado, tá querendo falar.
Het is te nauw, help me dan. Gebruik je hoofd eens een keer.
Já tá todo armado, tá pronto pra atirar. Pega a metralhadora. A vingadora vai no tra. A vingadora vai no tra. O violino vai no tra. As que comandam vão no tra.
Naar links. Naar links. Jawel, hij zal passen. Hij moet passen. Ik ga het gat in en ik trek hem er doorheen. Allee, duwen. Oh, ik wou dat hij niet zo zwaar was. Het is niet waar. Hij is nog stommer dan ik had gedacht.
Het was toch best een goed idee. Het was toch best een goed idee.
Toen je dood was, was je niet zo. Ja!
Dan kan ik goed
Escrito.
liggen.
Hi ho, it's home from work we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi.
Our house. The lit's light. The light's lit.
Jiminy crickets.
The door's open.
Chimney smoking.
Something's in there.
Maybe a ghost or a goblin.
A demon or a dragon.
Gosh, that's a bad sign. What'll we do? Let's sneak up on it.
Yes. We'll squeak up. Sneak up. Come on, man.
Follow me. Look what's happened to our stable. The table. Flowers.
Huh?
Look, goldenrod.
Don't do it. Take him away. My toes. My hay fever. You know I can't stand it. I can't. I can't. Thanks. Oh,
I'm trying to pick to sneeze.
I couldn't help it. I can't tell. When you gotta, you gotta. I gotta. It's coming.
Stop. Don't let go. Tight. Make a hard knot. That will hold him.
Thanks.
Why don't you phone? Want to get us all killed? What's that? That's it. Something close. It's in this room right now.
Chief.
Yes, athlete. He complained bitterly about you guys. He said that you guys refused to work. And when he asked you guys why, you said you want to rest. He said that you guys refuse to work. You prefer to sit, play, and drink. And when he asked you guys why, you all said that you want to rest. Now, I want to ask this question. Is this by any chance true?
Yes, Chief. It is true.
I am highly disappointed in you guys.
Chief, I don't understand. You needed to rest. I mean, why is he complaining? Why?
Now tell me, when did you guys become masters of your own? You now choose when to play and when to work. Now, I want you guys to know something. I've been in this town for good 15 years doing my business. Nobody suspected me. And I don't want to be suspected by anyone because of my relationship with you guys. You believe that I am the one that caused you guys solid change, that I deceived you guys. And you know what that means?
We're sorry, Chief.
out. Beside a war to lose. I got my arms all spread. I hope that my heart gets fed. Matter of fact, when I bet. Why we got good shit, don't embrace it. Why the feel for the need to replace me? You're on the runway, track from the good. I only painted a picture, telling where we could be at. Like a heart in a dash where it should. You not giving away, you had it till you pay. But I keep walking on, keep open doors, keep open forward. That the call is yours, keep those on hold. Cause I don't wanna live in a broken home, girl, I'm begging.
What about my money?
What money?
AC said you had some dough for me.
Very fair.
How much do I owe you?
What happened? I don't know who's in there, but somebody just got blown away. Huh? Somebody beat us to the job. They're in there. There was arguing. One of them blew the other one away. One of their voices. And I know I heard that name Snakes before.
Snakes? Snakes. I don't know no snakes.
Snakes.
Little fella, we know that you're in there and that you're all alone.
Yeah, come on, kid, open up.
We're not gonna hurt you.
No. Got some nice presents for you.
Be a good little fella now and open the door.
Shoot! What? 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 What happened?
Get that little... Hello.
I knew it was you. I could smell you getting off the elevator. You was here last night, too, wasn't you?
Yes, sir. I was.
You was here.
There's only one there. Wait, there's room for two more. Where the hell are the other two?
How many did you see in the bank vault?
One.
You saw one?
Just one. The space is for three.
Just because I see a couple of lights at night doesn't mean I saw a goddamn UFO.
Look, we believe there were three.
I believe Elvis is still alive too, but I'm not buying any tickets for fucking shows.
How about the other nukes?
Well, one's already here.
So did you see in the bank vault?
One.
You saw one?
Just one.
The space is for 3. Just because I see a couple of lights at night doesn't mean I saw a goddamn UFO.
Look, we believe there were 3.
I believe Elvis is still alive too, but I'm not buying any tickets for fucking shows.
How about the other nukes?
Oh, that can't be good. No.
Come on. We know you guys. Who's your buyer?
We never met him. Drummond was hoping that we can draw out the leak.
How much did they offer you?
You're not listening. Ballard and I were sent deep cover. I was on my way to meet Drummond, but someone...
And maybe that someone was you. Has begun to show ambivalence towards his objective. He has failed to check in on 3 occasions now. I have suspicions that he is already in contact with his buyer and have asked Agent Ballard to investigate further. Is that why you staged an ambush and killed her? She was on to you, wasn't she?
Someone is setting me up.
Right. And you just happen to be in possession of the...
gotta be kidding!
Rise and shine, Adam. You're probably wondering where you are. I'll tell you where you might be. You might be in the room that you die in. Up until now, you've simply sat in the shadows, watching others live out their lives. But what do voyeurs see when they look into the mirror? Now I see you as a strange mix of someone angry yet apathetic, but mostly just pathetic. So you're going to watch yourself. I'll do something about it. I want to play a game. Live or die. Make your choice.
Diamonds all around me. Gonna turn you on, so I was a roots I see, and I'm begging you to don't disrespect me. I'm just so damn flossy. I know what you like. There ain't no gangster like me. I'ma give it to you every time. Diamonds all around me. Gonna turn you on, so I was a roots I see, and I'm begging you to don't disrespect me. I'm just so damn flossy. I know what you like. There ain't no gangster like me. I'ma give it to you every time. Diamonds all around me. Gonna turn you on, so I was a roots I see, and I'm begging you to don't disrespect me. I'm just so damn flossy. I know what you like.
The agency had you sign up for an experimental procedure. You left behind a whole life. You weren't killers.
Prototype 1 and 2, you have failed. Capture the target.
Who the fuck was she?
I'm your worst nightmare. Surrender to your agency.
Don't be killer, walk from the Middle East, you're a hero. Your country is causing screams that never reach your ear holes. America inflicted 1,000,000 ground zeros. So, we must ask ourselves, what is the dictionary definition of terrorism? The systematic use of terror, especially as a means of coercion. But what is terror? According to the dictionary I hold in my hand, terror is violent or destructive acts, such as bombing, committed by groups in order to intimidate a population or government into granting their demands. So what's a terrorist?
They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this: I'm all about peace and love. They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terrorist, insulting my intelligence. Oh, how these people judge.
It seems like the ragheads and packies are worrying your dad, but your dad's favorite food is curry and kebab. It's funny but it's sad how they make your mommy hurry with her bags, rather read the Sun and study all the facts. Tell me, what's the bigger threat to human society? BAE systems or homemade IEDs, remote control drones, killing off human lives, or man with homemade bomb committing suicide? I know you were terrified when you saw the towers fall. It's all terror, but some falls are more powerful. It seems nuts. How could there be such agony when more Israelis die from peanut allergies? It's like the definition didn't ever exist. I guess it's all just dependent who your nemesis is. Irrelevant how eloquent the rhetoric peddler is. They're telling fibs now. Tell us who the terrorist is.
They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this: I'm all about peace and love. They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is, insulting my intelligence. Oh, how these people judge.
Lumumba was democracy, Mossadegh was democracy, Allende was democracy, hypocrisy, it bothers me. Call you terrorists if you don't wanna be a colony. Refuse to bow down to a policy of robbery. It's terrorism, my lyrics. When more Vietnam vets killed themselves after the war than died in it, this is very basic. One nation in the world has over 1,000 military bases. They say it's religion, when clearly it isn't. It's not just Muslims that oppose your imperialism. It's Hugo Chavez a Muslim? Nah, I didn't think so. Is Castro a Muslim? Nah, I didn't think so. It's like the definition didn't ever exist. I guess it's all just dependent who your nemesis is. Irrelevant how eloquent the rhetoric peddler is. They're telling fibs, now tell us who the terrorist is.
They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this: I'm all about peace and love. They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. Insulting my intelligence. Oh, how these people judge. You think that I don't know, but I know. You think that we don't know, but we know.
7 terrorism was now no thermite terrorism. Diego Garcia was terrorism. I am conscious, but conscious with terrorism. Phosphorus that burns hands, that is terrorism. Erdogan and Stern gang, that was terrorism. What they did in Hiroshima was terrorism. What they did in Fallujah was terrorism. Mandela ANC, that was terrorism. Jerry Adams IRA, that was terrorism. Eric Prince Blackwater was terrorism. Oklahoma McVeigh, that was terrorism. Everyday USA, that is terrorism. Everyday UK, that is terrorism.
Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Oh, yeah. You think that we don't know what we do?
about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squat on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something.
No competition, sadistic, I'm twisted, simplistic, and passion. Malicious intentions, not leaving no witness. I'm ripping off faces of all of my victims. Wielding a chainsaw, blaze off running at full speed. And trust me, they know there is a must to attain law. Hard as the neck, cut the rest of the brain off. It's beautiful that in the country, especially when any others confront me. I'm feeling for blood, I'm hungry. Murder this track and you're trying to hunt me. You in the house, the family's waiting. Burning it to the table, we've been craving. We're blading. You on the course, we on the killers, and you on the course. My name 5 times to the dark, but spinning never to the round. I'm the man with the hook for my head, kitty man, yeah, I'm about to burn it down. Footsteps in the dark, you heard the sound. I was mutilated from forbidden love. Now my right here will never fit a glove. My dear, you shan't be afraid, it's just a little blood. Up and not finished, that sentence when you're finished. Just a piece in the chest, covering the stains of your test, so rest of a menace. Say farewell to the flesh, everybody reading the blood on the wall that's written. Get split from the brain to the gullet when I pull out the hook, you can be my victim.
So you coming in if I don't get you the first time I come in. I want friends because I'm working them, burning them, permanent. Lines blurred from telling the world to end. Sense water thugs off the block. Crystal Lake, you cut off the dock. Been to Manhattan, but I got a story to tell. I was behind the mask, was the phone and melted, belted with rocks from the jacks. I felt it. From my machete, you were ready. No, you were not winning any. Just till it's dirty, get the blood of many back from the grave. We'll bring to your Lord. I'll become prey today. I want more.
My last name's Lecter, with a psychiatric technique I fester. Locked in a psychosis, no emotions. What do you think about my diagnosis? My day goes like this. Fingers, toes, cut out the nose. Salted eyeballs and cheesy nachos. Pop it in a salad and there you go. You're decomposing while I'm posting pictures on Instagram. Doing up posing, not even joking, thought provoking. Cause I'm overdosing on blood is flowing. First name here, an actual casual cannibal. Psych! Would you excuse me from the table? I'm crazy, insane, and unstable.
Would you like to take a seat for your lesson? I reckon that you're feeling really threatened. Would you like to play a game with all my little weapons? Saw blades, I ain't talking about skate, get it straight. You're the only one in here, get it shredded. You'll be here, you'll be there, you'll be everywhere. You're in all intersections. I'm gonna deal with depression, cause it's cancer, get killed in a second. But I'm gonna mess with you for the session. Fight for your life, to live is a blessing. You feel the aggression? I can tell by your facial expression that you're feeling really bad for the things in your past, but the last is find your oppression.
It's there. Why? It's I'm Pennywise. I don't try hiding or running by. I can show up here, there, anytime. And I'll be whatever holds your mind. I'm a me, my steady, my probably on my ultimate form. Penny, I'm not just a stylish clown. And a tenor with a banana bangs and down. Kids can squeal flies around. I don't necessarily want to kill you. I do to but everything want to thrill you. Scream at a pitch that's hardly a tune. And decimals going through the roof. These are the things that I really like. You're tasting now. Time to take a bite. don't a killer rob from the Middle East. You're a hero. Your country is causing screams that never reach your ear holes. America inflicted 1,000,000 ground zeros. So, we must ask ourselves, what is the dictionary definition of terrorism? The systematic use of terror, especially as a means of coercion. But what is terror? According to the dictionary I hold in my hand, terror is violent or destructive acts, such as bombing, committed by groups in order to intimidate a population or government into granting their demands. So what's a terrorist?
They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this: I'm all about peace and love. They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terrorist, insulting my intelligence. Oh, how these people judge.
It seems like the ragheads and packies are worrying your dad, but your dad's favorite food is curry and kebab. It's funny but it's sad how they make your mommy hurry with her bags, rather read the Sun and study all the facts. Tell me, what's the bigger threat to human society? BAE systems or homemade IEDs, remote control drones, killing off human lives, or man with homemade bomb committing suicide? I know you were terrified when you saw the towers fall. It's all terror, but some forms are more powerful. It seems nuts. How could there be such agony when more Israelis die from peanut allergies? It's like the definition didn't ever exist. I guess it's all just dependent who your nemesis is. Irrelevant how eloquent the rhetoric peddler is. They're telling fibs now. Tell us who the terrorist is.
They calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this: I'm all about peace and love. They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is, insulting my intelligence. Oh, how these people judge.
Lumumba was democracy, Mossadegh was democracy, Allende was democracy. Hypocrisy, it bothers me. Call you terrorists if you don't want to be a colony. Refuse to bow down to a policy of robbery. It's terrorism, my lyrics. When more Vietnam vets killed themselves after the war than died in it. This is very basic. One nation in the world has over 1,000 military bases. They say it's religion when clearly it isn't. It's not just Muslims that oppose your imperialism. Is Hugo Chavez a Muslim? Nah, I didn't think so. Is Castro a Muslim? Nah, I didn't think so. It's like the definition didn't ever exist. I guess it's all just dependent who your nemesis is. Irrelevant how eloquent the rhetoric peddler is. They're telling fibs now. Tell us who the terrorist is.
Calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is. When they put it on me, I tell them this: I'm all about peace and love. They're calling me a terrorist, like they don't know who the terror is, insulting my intelligence. Oh, how these people judge. You think that I don't know, but I know. You think that we don't know, but we know.
Was called in 7 terrorism. Was known on thermite terrorism. Diego Garcia was terrorism. I am conscious, the conscious with terrorism. Phosphorus that burns hands, that is terrorism. Erdogan and Stern gang, that was terrorism. What they did in Hiroshima was terrorism. What they did in Fallujah was terrorism. Mandela ANC, that was terrorism. Jerry Adams IRA, that was terrorism. Eric Prince Blackwater was terrorism. Oklahoma McVeigh, that was terrorism. Everyday USA, that is terrorism. Everyday UK, that is terrorism.
Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Oh, yeah. You think that we don't know what we do?
Good evening, Ahmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the butt.
That kind of depends on who's asking. A friend or a junk squad plan. But don't answer. It's one of them, how do you put it, rhetorical questions. Bye.
I'm a beast, why don't you come at me? Step into the ring with the monster, rush madly. But don't think you can even run past me. One swing of the hammer leaves you crushed flatly. I'm a beast, why don't you come at me? Step into the ring with the monster, rush madly. But don't think you can even run past me. One swing of the hammer leaves you crushed flatly. With high marks, will of a parts that'll break you into 5 parts. Diehards better check their egos. When I charge, turn into a human drive-by. It's a fine art. Pushing 60, you think that I'd be kicking back, not kicking ass, laughing like a freaking maniac. I can't help it, it's my natural habitat. Let the hammers go, send them flying like an acrobat. Imagine that, I'm pretty much an artifact, blocking all of your attacks, stop the load in its tracks. I drop the barrier field before you can react, then expose that you can't adapt. What a brainiac, German made, on the battlefield I terminate. Kill mercy first, so don't pray for external aid. I swing the kill with the power of a hurricane, and if I connect, I smash the columns in your vertebrae. I'm a beast, why don't you come at me? Step into the ring with the monster, rush madly. But don't think you can even run past me. One swing of the hammer leaves you crushed flatly. I'm a beast, why don't you come at me? Step into the ring with the monster, rush madly. But don't think you can even run past me. One swing of the hammer leaves you crushed flatly. You think you'll take me down with the fancy sword? I can see your fanny, don't you know that's what your panties for? You little pansy, I came for a fight, I'm bored. When I get my hands on you, stab you like a fiberboard. And when you think you're out of reach in a safe spot, send a fighting strike, watch you straight saying, great Scott, this isn't fair. Is he a vulnerability that shook utility is blocking any possibility? I mean literally, he's taking whole infantries on by himself willingly, killing viciously. I make the earth shatter, put you in a hearse splatter from the hammer battered, and he's swagging you in first gather. Reverse backward when you see me on the worst chapter of your life will commence. Death in the worst manner. Are you afraid? That bullet man you overshot, now you feel the pain from a god of the Overwatch. I'm a beast, why don't you come at me? Step into the ring with the monster, rush madly. But don't think you can even run past me. One swing of the hammer leaves you crushed flatly. I'm a beast, why don't you come at me? Step into the ring with the monster, rush madly. But don't think you can even run past me. One swing of the hammer leaves you crushed flatly.
I met a girl in East LA, in floral shorts, as sweet as May. She sang in 8s and 2-barrio chords. We fell in love, but not in